Okay, to start our technology safety final project, we're going to create a tech safety web page. You may have already done this using your Google Sites. So if you have, go ahead and navigate to Google Sites, either using your app button over here or typing in sites.google.com directly. Once you get to this page, make sure you click on the new Google Sites so that you get to that directory. And within here, you should be able to find your technology safety page that you saved previously. If you have not started this yet, you're going to create a new site, clicking on that. And like I said, we may have done this together, depending on if you were absent that day. We're going to title this Tech Safety. And we're going to go ahead and also title the site up here, Untitled Site Tech Safety. And that should name it also right here at the top. Now I'm going to zoom out just a little bit here to get us a full view. Now if I look at the directions right here, I'm going to be creating a web page with 4 main sections: internet safety, online footprint, and then a 4th topic. The first topic here is internet safety, so I'm going to go ahead and insert a text box, internet safety. And I'm going to change that, since it's a section, to a title, so it's a larger section. Insert my next text box, and this is going to be the article title. And the assignment has you go on the internet and find a news story or article about internet safety. So I'm going to go to Google, type in internet safety, and it will lead me to kind of the same websites it always does. So I want to click on news right here so that I can have current news. So let's say I scroll through and you can see I've got 10 pages of articles here, so pick one that is interesting to you. If you're not seeing anything interesting here, you can go directly to a news website as well, but I'm going to go ahead and use this one here. Now I've read through it, and I'm going to assume that I've kind of skimmed through this. So the first thing I'm going to pull from this web page is the title of the article, so I'm going to go ahead and highlight that, select that, do a Control-C to copy it, go back here, do a Control-V to paste it. Now, if it pastes weird, like it has extra formatting, you may want to do a paste as plain text, a right-click paste as plain text. The second thing I want to do, and if you are looking at the directions here, you include the title. The next thing I want to include is the link, followed by my summary. So I need to do my link next, which is the web address up here at the top. Control-C to copy it, go back here. I'm going to highlight the words that I want to have turn into the hyperlink. Click on the link tool here and paste and apply. And now that's been hyperlinked so that directly to that news story. I'm going to go ahead and insert another text box, and this is going to be my summary. And this is where you're going to give me a 3 to 4 sentence summary of this article. So you're going to need to actually go through here and read it and kind of pick out the main points of this article. You can even give me some of your thoughts if you're having trouble coming up with a full summary. Just give me some of your thoughts about the article and whether you thought it was surprising. And then the third section you're going to put in here after the title and the summary is going to be your top 10 tips, or your top 5 tips rather. All right, and I would do this as a bulleted list or a numbered list. And this is where you can, again, go online and look for tips about internet safety, specifically geared more towards a student of your age. So I don't want you to copy and paste the tips off the internet. I want you to read them and research them, and you as a student decide which top 5 would make the most sense and be the most important. All right, so we go ahead and got that section. Now I'm ready for my second section, which is online footprint. And again, since this is a new section, I'm going to go ahead and make that a title size. And I'm going to do the same thing for online footprint: a title, a link, and a summary, and then 5 tips to create to control your online footprint. This would be a great place where you could use the article from yesterday on this More website to give you some information from there, and that's linked from yesterday's Internet Safety number 2. Then finally, we're going to go ahead and after we've done the title, summary, and tips for this section, we're going to do a third section. And that third section can be about any of these topics, as well as any that you may come up with on your own. But an example would be a section about cyberbullying and an article you find about that, or identity theft, or phishing, which is where they send you an email trying to get your login information, hacking, ransomware, computer viruses, anything like that. So I went out and I found a couple of different articles about that. If you scroll down here, you can see sort of an example of that. This one happened to be about online footprint, and cyberbullying was their extra article. Notice you don't need to do tips for this section. You can if you want to, but you don't need to do those tips. And then you should include 1 to 2 images somewhere on the page, and as a bonus, you can embed videos. So I'm going to show you real quick how to insert an image. If I click on images over here, kind of the most useful is to search the internet, and this will directly search through Google Images. So I'm going to type online footprint, search through that. Now be aware that some of these previews, although it's giving you a preview, if you try to embed it, it may be blocked by the web filter, and you'll be able to tell right away because it has an X. I'm actually going to go ahead and shrink this down. I'm going to move it over here on the right side, and that will allow me to kind of resize these different things and really make this page look the way I want it to. If you look at my example here, I've actually turned it into 2 different columns because I've shrunken my different articles to be only half of the page, which you would do that again by just kind of shrinking these down and pulling these down. And then if you are ready to insert the video for the additional items, and I'm not obviously completing this page here for the purposes of this demo. Let's say I went onto YouTube and I found this video that talks about how easy it is for your phone to get hacked into, showing you how unsecure it is. I'm going to click on share, and I'm going to look at this web address here and copy it. I'll go back to text safety, and over here on the right side I can insert a YouTube video directly. And if I paste that, it will find this same video, allow me to select it and insert it. And then maybe over here on the right side, I want to go ahead and add a little description of what this is, maybe a title, so it's not just a video randomly sitting there. You know, how quickly can your and decide how you want that to look. Maybe I want that to be kind of a heading size, right? And then maybe a little additional information. Make this web page what you want. Design it how you would like, how you think it would look. Again, using that some more web page as a great example of a really full-featured website.